Hola, estudiantes. Here we are with Dia dos, indefinite and definite articles as well as possessive adjectives. Since I am not here today in school, you are going to be watching this video and then pausing it to fill in things appropriately. So up at the top of your paper for day 2, it should say Dia dos with a topic. You are filling in definite and indefinite articles. We'll add possessive adjectives to the second part. So your directions are to fill in the blank with the appropriate definite and indefinite articles. For numbers 1 through 5, use definite articles. For numbers 6 through 11, you're using indefinite articles. My suggestion to you is to make a little grid right on your paper right now, as well as on your midterm when you're doing it. That way you can distinguish definite articles are ways to say the, indefinite articles are a way to say a or some. So here's what your grid should look like. We have definite articles, singular el and la, plural los and las. Indefinite articles are un and una, plural unos and unas. So we're going to be using definite articles for numbers 1 through 5 and indefinite articles for 6 through 11. So again, please look at this, pause this video, and fill in the blanks. Now that you've filled in your blanks, let's go over them. So again, numbers 1 through 5 are using definite articles el, la, los, las. So we have over here, hoy, blank, muchacha estudia. So we know muchacha means a girl and it's singular feminine. So our article that's going in there is going to be la. Estudia para blank examen de historia. Examen, we know, is singular in masculine, so that's going to be el. Número 3, blank maestra enseña en blank clase 234. So again, maestra is singular and feminine, that's going to be la. So the teacher teaches in, and we know clase is a word that we've just memorized over our time studying Spanish, that it's singular and feminine also. So en la clase 234. Our last one using definite articles, so we have blank mapa de España está en blank muro. So mapa, even though it ends with an A, is a masculine word. So it's going to be el mapa de España. So the map of Spain está en, we want to say the wall. So now we're switching over to indefinite articles. Muro is singular and masculine, so that's going to be un. Número 7. Blank estudiantes escuchan y usan blank computadoras. So estudiantes, we know, could be masculine or feminine, and the article is actually going to tell us which one it is. So you could put in either unos or unas. Either way is going to work fine with this. I just chose unos because that's usually the default using the masculine article. So unos estudiantes escuchan y usan. Over here we have computadoras. We see it's plural, and we know computadoras is feminine, so it's unas. 9. Blank tarea está en pizarra. So tarea, looking at our word, we know is la tarea, so it's singular feminine, it's singular and feminine. So if we need an indefinite article, that's going to be una. So our homework is on blank pizarra, and singular feminine word again, una pizarra. Esperan blank vacaciones con mucha anticipación. So we're like very hopeful for vacation. We're waiting for it with a lot of like excitement. So vacaciones, we know, is a feminine word, and in this case it's a plural feminine word, so it's going to be unas. So if we had to reread the whole activity, it's hoy la muchacha estudia para el examen de historia. La maestra enseña en la clase 234. El mapa de España está en un muro. Unos estudiantes escuchan y usan unas computadoras. Una tarea está en una pizarra. Esperan unas vacaciones con mucha anticipación. Bien. Now we're moving on to the next activity. So, part 2, we're going to be talking about possessive adjectives, so expressing my, your, his or her, our, their. And here we have el lápiz es de mí. So how else could we write that? As we know, in Spanish, there are no apostrophe S's, and this is a way around saying that. El lápiz es de mí. So here's our model. It can also be written as blank lápiz. So how can we say it's my pencil? By filling in me, the possessive adjective for my. Looking over here are possessive adjectives. We have singular and plural on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side for nuestro and vuestro, we also have singular, plural, but masculine and feminine for both. So my is either me or mis, and you decide whether you're going to choose a singular or plural depending on what you're describing. So if it's just one pencil, it would be mi lápiz. If there are a whole bunch of pencils, it would be mis lápices. So over here, two, it would be the informal you or your. So we have, notice it does not have an accent. That's how you can tell the difference between the pronoun to, tu accent, and the possessive adjective, meaning your. So this is singular. Over here, tus is plural. So again, if you just wanted to say your pencil, it would be tu lápiz. If you want to say your pencils, tus lápices. Over here, we're still in the he, she, you formal area. So if we want to say his pencil, su lápiz, his pencils, sus lápices. Over here, we have the singular nuestro or nuestra for our, and we have the plural nuestros or nuestras for our. So if we want to say our pencil, nuestro lápiz, our pencils, nuestros lápices. Vuestro, vuestra, vuestros, vuestras is also for you plural, most commonly used in Spain. So if you want to say your pencil, vuestro lápiz, your pencils, vuestros lápices. Last but not least, we have su and sus, so that's saying theirs, or it also could be you plural, saying your, if you're talking using the ustedes form. So their pencil, su lápiz, their pencils, sus lápices. Using what we just talked about up here, for day 2, you're going to write in los adjetivos posesivos, so your possessive adjectives on your topic line. Here's our model sentence again, el lápiz es de mí. You're rewriting it as es mi lápiz, it's my pencil. So this way is saying like the pencil is mine, and we're saying it's my pencil. So we have 5 sentences here that we're rewriting to simplify using possessive adjectives. So la camisa es de Laura. So the shirt is Laura's. And we want to say it's her shirt. So how can we say that? Es su camisa. So our verb stays the same. We take out de and we take out Laura, so we substitute that in with su. So it's her shirt. Next up, los chicharrones son de Isabel y Ricardo. So we want to say that chicharrones are Isabel and Ricardo, so we're going to say it's they are their chicharrones. Son sus chicharrones. Número 3, la bufanda roja es de mi mamá. So it's saying the red scarf is my mom's, and we want to say it's her scarf. So we're going to change it to es su bufanda roja. Número 4, los cuadernos son de vosotros. So we're saying the notebooks are yours, you plural. So we want to change that to say they're your notebooks. Son vuestros cuadernos. Número 5, las revistas son de Olivia y de mí. So I want to say that the magazines are Olivia's and mine. So we can change that out to say they are our magazines by saying son nuestras revistas. In closing, here are all of the sentences again. Hopefully these were easy for you. If not, please think of your questions and we will go over them tomorrow in class, or as always, you can message me. Gracias.